Hi friends, happy Friday. I have Elias joining us for our morning circle today. You want to say hi to my friends at home?
Hi.
Hi friends. Okay, so let's start with our morning circle and then we're going to move on to our wonderful word. Today is Friday, May. Can you tell me this number, Elias?
8. A circle and a circle.
Okay, so today is Friday, May 8th. Can we count to the number 8 together? Are you ready? Okay, nice and loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good, guys. So let's say it one more time together. Are you ready? Today is Friday, May 8th. Good job. Okay, let's get Bonnie out. You ready? Bonnie in the box. Sit so still. Won't you come out? Yes, I will. Hey, Bonds, how are you today? Good. You feeling lovey? You hugging up on Elias? Ooh. I know, he's really huggable. He's a good hugger. Okay, Bonnie. So, we have talked about the leaves of plants. We have talked about the roots of the plants. And today we are going to talk about the stem of a plant. What does this say? You read it earlier.
Stem.
Stem. Good job. The stem is the main part of a plant. Okay, it grows out from the ground or the soil, and it helps support the plant. It helps it stand up tall. Sometimes leaves grow out of the stem or flowers. Okay, so here I have one of my plants that I took from my garden. Okay, I took a little piece of it because I'm going to put it back into the soil in a different spot where it can grow some more. So down here we have the roots. The roots are the part of the plant that go into the, do you remember? What's another word for dirt? The ground, or our wonderful word was soil. Okay, so the roots grow into the soil and they become like an anchor. They make sure that the plant doesn't move or go anywhere. Once the plant starts to sprout, you will see a stem grow out of the soil. And sometimes the stem has leaves. So this stem is supporting the leaves, and all of the nutrients and the water from the soil travel up the roots to the stem all the way up the plant. And how do we know that happens? Do we have evidence? Do we have proof? Why, sure we do. Do you remember the other day for our Zoom meeting? Let me put this right here. We put some of our flowers that are over there, I'm going to show you in a minute, and we put a celery stick into food coloring. Now, if you take a look at the bottom of the celery stick, I'll try to put it really close. You see these little tubes at the end. You see them? They're like little circles. Okay. The water was able to travel up the stem of the celery stick or stalk, right? It traveled up, 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 up. And now, if you take a look at some of the leaves, Elias, can you tell my friends at home what color the leaves are turning on top?
Blue.
Blue. So they're not, oh, Bonnie, you got a little food coloring on your nose. They're no longer just green. Now they have traveled up the stem of the celery stalk and the leaves have turned a little blue. If you can see it. See the little spots up here? Now, would would it be a cool idea if we cut the celery stick open? What do you think we're going to see inside of the celery stick once we cut it open? What do you think? We're going to see only green, or do you think we'll see some blue inside? What do you think, Elias?
Ooh, this green. Yes, but let's check on the bottom. See what it is.
You're going to cut long ways. This way, long. Do you need help? Okay. Do we see any blue inside? I'm going to flip the camera over this way. Wait, let me try to do it long ways, okay? Let me see if we see any blue inside of the stalk. Don't see any. How did it get up there? Do you see any? Oh, here we see some. Okay, it's a little hard to see, but I'm going to try to get it as close as possible. You see right here, the blue line heading up, 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 and it'll go all the way up. And that's how we ended up with some blue leaves on top. Now, if you leave it for longer, okay, it may become a little bit more blue. But since we're only talking about plants for 1 week, we had to speed up the process. My celery stick, we cut open. My plants, I'm going to leave over the weekend. My flowers, I'm sorry. And then I will show you on Monday how some of them are starting to change color. Do we see the little green speckles on top? You see them?
Right here and right here.
That's right. And I see some more back here. See some more back here? Oh, this is better here. So see how my plant right over here is starting to turn the color of
Green.
the food coloring that we put in our flowers. Okay, so I don't want to make a huge mess here, but I want to show you a little bit more. Honey, watch out over here with the cup, okay? So I'm going to flip my flower over. There we go. We can see it better there. And we see some green spots here. So the water is traveling up from the roots, up the stem, and that's how we're getting a different color flower.
And also,
You see it?
and it's water, and it will maybe bloom.
It'll bloom. Okay, so my other flowers have not started to turn yet, but I'm going to add some more food coloring and see how they change over the weekend. So let's get back to my plants, okay? There are 2 types of roots, okay? One is called a tap root, okay? And the other is called a fibrous root, okay? A tap root is what we see here. They usually just, grow plants and flowers. But a fibrous root is actually a root we can eat, like potatoes and turnips and onions and carrots, okay? So we can eat some of those, all right? And that is a root. We have the root. Where's my picture? Here we go. Sorry. We have the root down here, and they go under the soil, okay? And they bring a lot of nutrients and water all the way up the stem, okay? The stem supports the plant and carries water, nutrients, and plant chemicals up and down parts of the plant. So think back to our Zoom meeting, how we put the straw there, right? When you suck on a straw, the water goes up. When you let go, what happens? The water goes back down. So that's what a stem does. It moves nutrients and water up and down the plant. Okay? The next thing is our leaves. Leaves are like factories. Remember, they take all of the energy from the sun, right? And they help the plant grow. Okay, so these are our leaves. They turn the sunlight and the air into water into food for the plant. And up here we have our flower. And the flowers attract insects like bees, and the bees pollinate the flower, okay? And that helps grow other plants and flowers, okay? Because then these little the pollination will travel with the seeds and land somewhere else and then make new flowers and plants. So Miss Elizabeth is going to show you a video later. I'm going to dig into the ground and put this into the soil in my backyard, okay? So it still has roots. Do you think that this will die or do you think that it will grow? If I water it, give it sunlight and air, and of course love.
I think it will die. That at the same time, you water it and put it in the seed. So I think it will stay alive.
It will. So you can transplant. You can take these out. Like say you have too many plants in your backyard and you want to fill another spot with your plants, you can take these out and make sure the roots are attached, and then you can put these back into the soil somewhere else and it will grow. Isn't that cool? That is awesome. Are you going to help me later? Dig a hole and put this back into my garden?
That will sound fun.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course. Sounds fun and sounds messy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're all about. Okay. So we talked about flowers, we talked about plants, we talked about roots, stems, leaves, right? We talked about pollination. Our wonderful word is
Stem.
STEM. Good job. Today, you can go to Starfall. I will give you access to the whole alphabet, and you can choose to review any letter you would like. Sound good? Good? Okay.
Yes.
So that brings us to our story for today. We are going to be reading Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. And did you know, friends, that trees have roots? At the bottom, if it's nice out, take a look, walk around your neighborhood, and see if you can see some roots from trees. Sometimes they're not under the ground. Sometimes you can see them above the ground. We have a couple of trees in our yard that you can see the roots, right?
Like in the leaves, the line that holds up the leaves on the side.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, the leaves have lines inside. Yes. Well, just like our little celery experiment, you can see the water and the nutrients traveling through, right? Okay, so let's read our Chicka Chicka Boom Boom tree together. A told B and B told C, I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. Whee, said D to E, F, G, I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, will there be enough room? Here comes H up the coconut tree. And I and J and Tagalong K, all on their way up the coconut tree. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, will there be enough room? Look who's coming, it's LMNOP. And QRS and TUV. Oh, still more, W, X, Y, Z, the whole alphabet up the, oh no! Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. What happened? They all fell down. Skit, scat, scoodle-doo, flip-flop, flee. Everybody's running to the coconut tree. Mamas and papas and uncles and aunts hug their little dears and dust their pants. Help us up, cried ABC. Next from the pile-up, skin-knee D and stub-toe E and patched-up F. Then comes G, all out of breath. H is tangled up with I. J and K are about to cry. L is knotted like a tie. M is looped. N is stooped. O is twisted alley-oop. Skit, scat, scoodle-doo, flip, flop, flee. Look who's coming. It's black-eyed P, QRS, and loose-tooth T. Then UVW, wiggle, jiggle, free. Last to come is
X, Y, and Z.
and the sun goes down on the coconut tree. But, chicka chicka boom boom, look, there's a full moon. A is out of bed, and this is what he said. Dare, double dare, you can't catch me. I'll beat you up to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom. The end. Okay, friends, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. This weekend is very special. Do you know what this weekend is? Do you know? No?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you a little secret. This weekend is Mother's Day, okay? It's a time to celebrate all of your mommies. Your mommies love you very much, okay? And during this time, I'm sure that they're working very hard to keep you happy, healthy, and safe, okay? So give them extra hugs this weekend. Wish them a happy Mother's Day. And one more thing, sleep in. Do not wake up late. And if you wake up early, call Daddy, okay? And let Mommy sleep and get some rest. Okay, friends? I miss you very much. You are all doing such a wonderful job. I'm so very proud of you. I love seeing you on Zoom. You really make me smile and giggle every time I see you. I miss your faces. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Would you like to add anything else?
Bye.
Bye.